The former NHL player and now NBC sports analyst Jeremy J.R. Roenick joins us to talk about how you can nominate your local ice rink to be the next Kraft Hockeyville and have the opportunity to host an NHL preseason game. And oh, by the way, possibly get your local rink $150,000 towards upgrades. Lots of good stuff. JR, how are you? Welcome back to the show.
That's amazing. What a great intro. I mean, $150,000, NHL preseason game. It's a perfect way to go right into Kraft Hockeyville. And I know you want to talk a little bit about NHL hockey in your city, but I appreciate you allowing me introducing Kraft Hockeyville. So what we're doing is we're going across the country trying to find the country's most passionate hockey communities. So it might be your community with a small rink that needs some help, needs some upgrades. Maybe the rink is a little bit, decrepit. Maybe the locker rooms are a little dark. Maybe the ice conditions aren't so good, but you love the game of hockey and you want your kid to have the best playing conditions as possible. So Kraft Hockeyville, up until March 2nd, you can go on, log on, find your arena in the drop-down box, and enter your arena and tell us why your community and your arena is the most passionate community in America, why your arena is the most important to you. And you could be the Kraft Hockeyville winner of 2019, the 5th winner, by the way, in America. It is a tremendous competition. It is one that really brings unity and brings a lot of emotion and community togetherness for your arena. It's $150,000 can go a long way in your local arena. And to see NHL players come into your backyard and play a preseason game there in September to be aired on NBC, it's well worth it. KraftHockeyville.com. Find your arena. Get logged in, join your rink into the competition. You have up until March 2nd to do it. It's fantastic.
You know, JR, I was lucky enough to be able to see when I worked as a broadcaster in the NHL, as yourself, the passion that is in the States. So often people think, oh, hockey's a Canadian thing. That is not the case. These leagues that are in communities are really growing in popularity. And I think this being its 5th year is just an example of that.
There's no question, and I mean, I'm biased, but I think hockey is the best sport on the planet. I think it teaches kids the competition. It teaches them to be good teammates. It teaches them to be durable. And I think there's so many communities around the country that are small communities that don't really have a lot of money but have big passion. And that's what Kraft Hockeyville celebrates. They celebrate the small communities. They celebrate the passion of hockey. They put hockey first. And they want to make the conditions for your kid to play the game as good as possible. And they do it through a competition like this that breeds community togetherness. And that's what I love about it. So no matter where you are, whether you're in Alabama, you're in Ohio, you're in Alaska, or you're in Arizona, every place has a community arena that they're passionate about, and we want to celebrate that with Kraft Hockeyville.
Well, one thing that hockey fans are passionate about here in Tampa Bay, and really anybody's passionate about, our Lightning, our Bolts. Again this year, we are playing so strong. People are already saying this is the Lightning's year. What are your thoughts? Are they peaking too early? What are you seeing around the league, and are you a fan right now of the Lightning?
I've been a fan for a long time. John Cooper is one of my favorite coaches on the planet. Steven Stamkos is one of my favorites. Kucherov is just an amazing talent. He's just ripping through the league right now. I'm a huge Victor Hedman fan. I picked the Tampa Bay Lightning to win the Stanley Cup preseason. So right now they're not disappointing me. They're making me look really good. The only way they could make me look perfect is if they win a championship, which I think a lot of us are predicting that they will. But you know what? Tampa is a hockey hotbed. There's no question that what Mr. Vinnick has done in the city in putting youth leagues and youth programs around the area, teaching kids about the game, and then introducing them to a great team in Amalie Arena and having some exciting hockey to watch in the professional ranks has been it's been really fun to watch not only as a fan but as a commentator too.
Well, I like hearing that you have them picked to win the Cup this year. So you don't think there's any truth to them like peaking too early and having too much success in the middle of the season towards the beginning?
No, I think they're too much of a veteran team. They have guys that have been around the way, around the block. I think they've had some failures when expectations were high over the last couple of years. You know, they're just going about their business. day in and day out, and they're being as professional as possible, and it shows in the way that they play. They have a couple teams that are knocking on their door and showing them that there's some competition. I mean, Vegas just went in there the other day and beat them 3-2 in their own building. So that kind of knocks the egos down a little bit. Those are a reminder that there's still a lot of work to be done.
I like it. Well, again, you're getting me excited. We are hoping that the Cup comes here to Tampa Bay. In the meantime, of course, make sure if you've got that local rink that needs help, JR can help take care of you through Kraft Hockeyville. Thank you again for joining us. Looking forward to chatting with you next year for year 6.
Yeah, you got it. KraftHockeyville.com. Want to hear about your city and your town.